All right, so my demonstration speech is gonna be how to swing a baseball bat. And so I know somewhat. I would say I'm pretty good at knowing what I'm doing with the swinging. I play baseball quite a bit, so I'd say I pretty much know a lot, and I do a lot of hitting with swinging, and just I want to learn more every day. So mainly what um, my main heads are gonna be are I'm gonna show you how to swing one, how like a common way to swing one, just not such in depth, and then kind of like a more in depth kind of swing. So people that know actually what the common swing is. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do with swinging a bat in like games is you want to watch the ball. I mean, that's probably one of the first things. So like if you don't watch the ball, you're not going to know where, because your eyes are going to tell you where the ball is. And so your eyes and your hands will work together. So if you watch the ball, you'll hit the ball most of the time. And so that's kind of the basic swing, and like obviously everyone knows how to just kind of swing, just kind of go like that. So like if you watch the ball, you'll hit it. So kind of more of an more in depth kind of swing, like what you're actually doing and what you're actually thinking of. So first step of learning how is you want to make sure you know how to hold the bat. So I kind of go like this. You don't want the bat in your palm, so you don't want it like in the middle of your hand. You want it more on your fingertips, and it'll feel weird at first, but you'll get used to it. And so you want your hands like in your fingertips, and you want both hands. And so you kind of want to bring your wrists back, so your knuckles, so these will line up with these on your hand. And so you want them to line up, and trust me, it feels really weird at first when I first started doing that, but that's gonna help with a lot with like something called rollover. So like rollover means when you swing and your wrists go forward, that's gonna cause you to hit like a lot of ground balls and mostly fouls. So you just won't get good hits. So if you make sure that these knuckles are lined up, it'll help you prevent from not rolling over. Okay, so after you have that, after you have your hands and your knuckles lined up perfectly, you're gonna get into like a normal stance. So you're most likely gonna, an athlete, you don't want to be like standing like this. You don't want to, like, just whatever feels comfortable to you. And normally what I do, I put this foot back. A lot of people do, but like usually it's mainly just preference. So like some people will go like this. They won't even take a step. But normally what I do is like when the pitch comes, I'll lift this leg and then step. But that doesn't matter much, but just whatever gets you with timing, whatever you can do to time it out. So after you get your hands ready, you're gonna have the bat up like this. So, that's just kind of common swing. So once you have everything ready, you're kind of, you can do whatever you want, honestly, like at the start. But you could do whatever. I wouldn't suggest a lot of bat motion just because, if that helps you time it out, then go for it. But I usually just kind of keep it simple. I keep my hands up like this. You want your elbow. You don't want it like super high, but you want it like in just a neutral space. And kind of like once you start facing faster pitchers, you'll kind of want it somewhere where it's quicker. So like kind of what I do is I keep it like just like this, just simple. And so once you get that position down, everything's like that. You'll make the motion like this. And so like the steps with that is, so like when you come in, like you'll want to time it out so the pitcher comes in like this. And so the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna drop this elbow straight into like your gut kind of right here. And like it hurts at first, just like because you want to whip, so you want to swing pretty much as hard as you can. So first thing is you're gonna put your elbow in your gut like this, and then you're gonna pretty much just push out with this elbow. So it'll be kind of like a motion like this. So like this elbow, once it comes here, you'll push out. And like a lot of people, they have a bad habit with going like this. They'll bring their arms out like this. So that's why you kind of want to make sure your elbow comes into your gut and you just follow through. So after that, the main power that you get from a swing is not all arms. Like most people think that if you're super strong in your arms, you're gonna hit home runs. No, that's not how it works. So like if I swung like this all the time, I most likely would not hit the ball hard. So what you need to do now, after you get the upper body, so like when I go like this, I'm not really even using much arms. I'm just like using mainly my body. So what you want to do is you want to come in and you want to use your legs. So like pretty much, it's like guys that are like hitting home runs, they have massive legs. So what you want to do is you want to come through like this, and you pretty much drop this leg down to move all your weight towards the pitch. And so that's going to force so much momentum towards the ball, and it'll like just help you keep the bat solid and be able to hit through the baseball. And so once you have all that down, so you get your elbow in, you push out like this, and then you rip this down like this. And everyone says squish a bug with your back foot. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much what it is. But yeah, you pretty much want to do that. So you pretty much like this, and you swing, and you rip as much as you use all your legs to swing. You don't use all arms, or else I don't know. You probably just won't have much success with hitting for power. And so today, yeah, I was just wanted to show you guys how to swing a bat and just how to like what the common sense of the swing is and what the main key was. Like keeping your eye on the ball is the main key. I mean, you can do all that perfectly, and if you don't watch the ball, you're not going to hit it. And so, yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that, and I hope it helps.